Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I am getting on here a little bit early. We have just under 45 minutes left until the candles close. But I'm looking at my Great Britain CAD trade very carefully. Now, according to the indicators, if you notice here, super trend is down, it's below the baseline, ash is down, volume is up, everything is still looking good. Okay, RVI is showing a sell. BBPRC is below, and our Heikin-Ashi is down. So why am I watching this so carefully, you might ask? Well, I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to flip over to the week, and I'm going to come out here a little bit. And what I want to do, is I want to show you here how there has been, do you see these points here? Okay, a couple points here, point up. A lot of interest right there in that zone with the candles coming down. Let me move us over a little bit. And here we have several more coming through. Now let me get us over all the way over now. Okay, so we are almost right at that line. And I am wondering, is it going to bounce back off? Now, I know that VP does not stipulate support and resistance lines. And I get that. But old habits are hard to break. So this thing could blow right through that line. And it's got a lot of room here to continue down. Or it could bounce back up. So that's why I have a lot of interest in it. So let's go back to our day. See how we're doing here. Okay, as you can see, yesterday it came down and just touched that line and then retraced back up. Today it has come down and it's touched that line. But it is still moving downward nicely. So as you can see, it's up about 451 pips. And if I do this, so according to my way of trading, those 451 pips are only worth $31 to me. That's because, of course, I have this set to a very small account of only $5,000, and I trade within that 2% risk. So there you go, 450 pips worth $31 to me. All right, so we'll come back to that and see where it does. We still have 40 minutes left, but I wanted to point that out because I was just watching it. If it goes through and it goes through quickly, I may just leave it. And if not, I may just close it. And be done with it, right? Take your 450 pips and run, right? Okay, so we have a couple other ones that are possibilities. The first one is Euro Swissy. Let me pull that up. Okay, so here we have super trend heading down. We have our ash in agreement. Okay, so we don't need these right now because those are exit indicators. And we have no volume. And why was I looking at this one again? Oh, I think this one I was considering, hold on. Yeah, I was considering this as a continuation trade. And actually yesterday would have been the better time to go into this as a continuation trade because that's when the Heikin-Ashi actually turned. But it was hovering above again. This was a long-term support here. Let's go back out to our week and get smaller here so we can see. Okay, if you notice, This here, this line right here, it was long-term, came down, kissed it, bumped up again. So it's coming back into that support line. So I was a little worried about taking it. You can see we've got another support line a little lower, and it does have some room to move. Oh, decisions. I wish I could talk with you guys. You could give me your real-time advice. Do it, don't do it. But if I were to do it, look, I am still within my ATR. So what the heck? I'm going to do it. Boom, sold it. Okay, so we've got that going. And then I'll be like kicking myself that I didn't do it yesterday then when I really should have. And the last one is the Kiwi CAD. Now, the Kiwi CAD is another really interesting one. And that is because I sold this yesterday. I sold the Kiwi CAD because the super trend changed. Okay, and we had confirmation with the ash. Get rid of our exits here. We don't need those. And we had good volume. And if you notice, you may not be able to see it, but the arrow, I sold it based on this candle. So I sold it there at the end of that candle. Up here was my stop, and you can see that it didn't quite make it. And down right here was my take profit. So what it did is it came down, it hit my first take profit, moved my stop to break even, and then went back up and broke even. So I, in essence, have the same setup right now, thinking it might do it again. But, you know, it's in some indecision here. Long wick up, long wick down. It just doesn't really know where it wants to go. So I'm not sure if that is something I want to risk at this point. And it is also 1, 2, 3, 4 candles over the baseline cross. So it is still within the 5 candles, which is my rule. Do I really want to get greedy and try to go for a second day with the same trade? I don't know. Again, I wish you guys could talk to me. Let me see here. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is interesting. Look at the support here. Right where price is right now. Okay. It is on a lot of support there. Can you see that? That's the price line right there. So if we zoom back in, it may be looking to bounce off of that support. So I think I'm going to skip this one. So that's it. Not too much going on. Like I said, the other 2 trades that I had on yesterday took the first take profit, which was good, moved the stop to break even, and then stopped me out at break even. Other than my Great Britain CAD. Let's go back and look at that one again. Great Britain CAD. This is my little troublemaker here. Do I or don't I? Got about 36 minutes left. Blow it up just a little bit for you. Up 446 pips. I'm thinking I'm just going to close it. That's what I think. I'll leave my line there so I can cry about it later when I see it go way down. But I think, you know, I will take my 442 pips. Oh, but then again, I look at it and look at this volume to sell. A lot of people are selling right now. I should just leave it alone. All my exits say to leave it. So do I stick to the rules and leave it? Or am I afraid about this support down here? Oh, so many many questions. I know. I'm rambling now. I'm not helping you a lot. I'm just rambling at this point. This is what happens when you get stuck and you're really trying to make a decision. All right. I'm just going to sell. Close. And we'll see what happens. All right, you can let me know in the comments whether or not you think I made the right decision. And we'll come back and we'll see tomorrow if it goes through that support line or not. Anyway, so let's see. Did I end up with any on? Hold on a minute. I'm so confused now. Yes. Okay, so Euro Chef. I did end up taking that again. All righty. So we're going to see if that Euro Chef continues to drop now that it has gotten through that support. All right. You guys have a good night, and we will talk with you tomorrow. Happy trading.